Shout out to everybody out there on White Street. You already know what it is. Salute to everybody.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to SteveBussaGS. We got another scorecard reaction for you guys, but before we hop into it, today we are launching Go Subscribe Sunday. So on Sundays, I am only going to do videos from YouTubers who have less than 1,000 subscribers. Sunday is going to be completely dedicated to using our audience to go and promote people who are lesser known, not necessarily lesser talented, but just haven't gotten that push yet in the YouTube algorithm. And we're going to do our part to review their stuff, honestly still, which they're going to critique it, give positives and negatives. But if you like it, go subscribe to their shit, and we're going to try and give a push. And if you have anyone that you are interested in, if you know somebody that has less than 1,000 subs that's super dope, doesn't get attention, join the Discord in the description down below. There's a request thing there. I'm going to make an entire new channel for requesting just on for Go Subscribe Sundays for any YouTuber that has less than 1,000 subs. Hit the like button on this, get this bad boy to 50 likes. We'll cover more from Kane Train. Kane has put out a album today, so shout out to Kane. We're excited about that. A couple things real quick. Number one, I fuck with Kane heavy. He's actually in a Discord. He's like a real down-to-earth dude. I gave him like sneak peeks of the freestyle verse before we dropped and shit like that. Like, him and I have been really cool. With that being said, if you're feeling this, go check out the album for him. It just dropped today. And then, you know, we'll kind of go from there. I ain't got nothing else to say. Let's get into it. You're here for the bars. You're here for the bars. I get it. I get it. All right, Kane Train, Checkmate, Dad diss track. First of all, you can't call something Checkmate. This better not be called Checkmate. You're gonna be. You know, he's from the UK, right? Shout out to UK. UK, stand up. I ain't got enough of y'all on my fucking channel. Drop in the comments too. What are other dope UK artists that we can cover here that would fit the type of shit that we're looking for on this channel? But if you don't know, Checkmate is one of the best diss tracks of all time by Jadakiss. So you got some big bars to live up to. Let's unmute this. Hey, what the fuck? Here you go, starting with this shit again. I keep forgetting these damn hardcore rappers. I don't like scary shit. Alright.
Do I have someone in my life that I would consider to be a father figure? Truth be told, no I don't. Oh, here we go, holy smoke. I wonder what Sue and David would think if they knew you grabbed their daughter by the throat.
Alright, we're coming right off with some very, very personal shit. It does say Dad diss track. I don't know what I expected. We're going to be a little careful about how we critique this one. Let's see what's bars versus real life experiences. The last thing I ever want to do is downplay somebody's own personal shit that they go through. But at the same time, we're going to look at it from a musical aspect as far as the bars, flow, delivery, stuff like that goes.
Truth be told, no I don't. Oh, here we go, holy smoke. I wonder what Sue and David would think if they knew you grabbed their daughter by the throat. I wonder what the rest of the family would think if they knew you were addicted to coke. I think I know what they might think if they knew that you wrapped one up and said, here you go. Kane, son, I love you. Stick that up your nose and go and get diagnosed with psychosis. Then I'll pretend that I am your friend and I care about your mental health. Then I'll go call you a fucking spastic retard. And when you walk with a limp and pretend I don't.
Alright. Whoa, there's a lot to unpack here. I'm waiting for a break in the bars so that we can like really keep going back and kind of like break this down for him. Right off the bat, I hope you don't live with your dad, good brother. Like, you're probably going to be homeless. If my son put out a diss track to me like this, man, let's go.
Oh yeah. Kane, son, I love you. Stick that up your nose and go and get diagnosed with psychosis. Then I'll pretend that I am your friend and I care about your mental health. Then I'll go call you a fucking spastic retard. And when you walk with a limp and pretend I don't even know. Fuck it, you can go psycho, then I can go psycho. This is counting on my survival. I remember your word was Bible. Thank fuck I opened my eyeballs. My whole life I've been walking on a tightrope. You wanna kill me, then come on.
See like the syllable matchups there? I don't dig it. Like, listen, like,
thank fuck I open my eyeballs. My whole life I've been walking on a tightrope. You
like just putting the there, like, I don't know, like the syllable matchups are a little bit weird on this flow to me. It doesn't seem like a good fit right there so far. Whereas the last one, like his flow was absolutely, like, I don't normally like the faster flows. I enjoy what he's doing with the talking, like the slower rap to get the point across. I think that fits what he's doing, especially as a diss track, a lot better. But some of the bars, the matchups, like, how do I want to word this right? Like, the content is there, the lyricism is there, the impact of what he's trying to say is there. I think a lot of times rappers in general will either sacrifice one for the other. Like, if you can't figure out how to get your point across in the right syntax of what you're saying, there's a sacrifice of one or the other, either the lyricism to where it doesn't sound forced, or to the flow so that it sounds more sonically pleasant. Does that make sense?
You wanna kill me? Then come on man, fuck it, I'll fight you. Already had me suicidal. If I kill you with the knife, then I guess that I'm going to jail.
I hope you're alright, buddy.
If I die by your fist, then I guess that I will see you in hell. Motherfucker, know that I will prevail. Our relationship started to sell. You are the hammer and the coffin, I got the nail. The wind's changing and it's blowing a gale. You're just a washed up bold fuck with no love. I hate you, burn in hell, yeah so what? Steroid junkie, oh fuck, you're so tough. But what you gonna do when your casket's closed shut and Satan shows and says your chance is over? Like tick, 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 tick. Whoa, that's the sound of your heart and it's about to
I think from this point forward it started getting a lot better, actually.
Motherfucker, know that I will prevail. Our relationship started to sell.
From like this point forward, it definitely seems a little bit more polished.
You are the hammer and the coffin, I got the nail. The wind's changing and it's blowing a gale. You're just a washed up bold fuck with no love. I hate you, burn in hell, yeah so what? Steroid junkie, oh fuck, you're so tough. But what you gonna do when your casket's closed shut and Satan shows and says your chance is over? Like tick, 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 tick. Whoa, that's the sound of your heart and it's about to blow. Motherfucker, pucker up and kiss my asshole like. I wonder what Sue and David would think if they knew you grabbed their daughter by the throat. I wonder what the rest of the family would think if they knew you were addicted to coke. I think I know what they might think if they knew that you racked one up and said, here you go. Kane.
As far, alright, so let's go. Couple of things here. Alright. One, that being the hook is fucking crazy. I don't know. I don't normally like hooks in diss tracks. I think it's more of an actual song than an actual diss track. Diss track is more like an overall theme for the song. Yeah, you'd have to fight me. like you. Someone wrote like, yeah, you got to put your hands up. I think the second part of the first, I guess it's all considered the first verse. Second part there, definitely more polished than the first. Let's go.
Son, I love you. Fuck you. What a fucking joke. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a homosexual by the toe. You told me if I was gay.
This was fucking terrible.
Hey, then it'd be your worst nightmare. Motherfucker, I would suck a dick right here if I knew that it hurt you. Yeah, what? Money mo, catch a homosexual by the toe.
Bro, I wrote this off so bad. I was ready to trash you. I was ready to dig in so bad. I swear to God I was about to light you the fuck up. I swear to God I was about to light you the fuck up on this one.
You told me if I was gay then it'd be your worst nightmare. Motherfucker, I would suck a dick right here if I knew that it hurt you.
I fuck with it. I fuck with it. What a roller coaster that was. First of all, I don't really support I don't support homophobia, especially like in rap. It tends to be really like prevalent and shit like that. So I wasn't really sure where he was going with that. The fucking flip on that was, not only was it unsuspected and like comical at the same time, like I get it. There's gonna be a lot of people who are gonna hear that, write this fucking track off right now because they take themselves too seriously and they don't understand like the comedy behind the bars and like, oh, I could never get into that. I see what you were doing there and I found that funny. That was probably the funniest part of the, or not, obviously the whole, it's not supposed to be a comedy track, but like that was probably the highlight for me so far, was being wrong on being ready to trash you on that and then seeing you flip it. Like, alright.
Sexual by the toe. You told me if I was gay then it'd be your worst nightmare. Motherfucker, I would suck a dick right here if I knew that it hurt you. Yeah, what the fuck are you going to do? Spread some more lies about me whilst I'm speaking the truth. Listen, go back to bed, it's your curfew. And I don't want to hear from the rest of you that this cunt cares about me in his own way. In my opinion, attacking your wife in front of your own 4-year-old child's not okay. I got a beef to score. and this beat is the time play. So fuck your child's play. It's public now, yeah. I've been poking the fireplace. Talk about mind games, I'll cause an ice age inside your irate mind state. I'm the professor, experimenting on a primate. Yeah, do what I say. Brains over brawn, and it's quite strange. I'm a masochist and I like pain. So do what you gotta do, but boo-hoo, you lose. Checkmate.
In case anyone was wondering on my opinions, this is nowhere near the original Checkmate. Make that very clear. I'm gonna support my man. We're gonna break this down to be honest, but you should look up song titles prior to naming your tracks, man. I know somebody's gonna fucking dig in you about that. All right, let's pull up the card. Let's break it down for him. This is only the second jaunt that we got from him, so we're still up in the air right now. I'm a fan of the man, the artist. As far as the music goes, you gotta catch at least 3 on this channel for me to upgrade you to a fan. And to be honest with you, I would not give him a point for this one. He's 1 for 2. This is a personal track. This is not one that I think should be digested as music for the masses necessarily. I think this is gonna have. We'll break it down in the lyrics. Like I want to get to it and really give like my honest like breakdown, like how I feel about it. Target audience for this, I don't think I am at all. I think the target audience for this is just his father. maybe the rest of the family too. Like this was an in-house jaunt. Proper setting for this. Yo, you should play this like at the dinner table. Oh shit. Ghostwriter 2002 Marshall Mathers. Tell me I'm wrong. Alright. So, bars or lyrics? So I'm gonna go lyrics over bars. Wasn't a bar heavy verse. This was more lyrical. I will say I'm gonna give it just straight up 15. Average verse, nothing spectacular, nothing terrible. Here's why. This isn't. I didn't take this as something like right from the bat. This was more of like a vent piece than it was like, hey, look at this necessarily like art that I've created. Like at least in my opinion, and you can tell me to go fuck myself. Like it's always weird when somebody puts out like a personal track like that to like give your opinion on their personal. So like I'm really only looking at this from a technical aspect, right? The content was very personal, not directed at me, not something that I related to personally, right? Maybe if you come from a situation like that would be different, but not there as far as that goes. I will say that compared to the last one, I feel like the last one was more well written and delivered on both cases than this one. I think the last one was just overall better than this. However, there is a certain thing to be appreciated too about an artist putting like this was a risk. This was a risk. This was him going out and putting out his own personal, like he's gonna have to live with the consequences of this track, which make it fucking heavy and shit like that, and like I get that. But as far as from me critiquing this, comparing this to the ones that we did yesterday, the ones that we're gonna do tomorrow, and just overall lyricism, very middle of the road as far as like the actual like syntax, punchlines, delivery, and all that stuff goes. The delivery, I'm gonna give this one a 12. Below average flow, needs work, took away from the performance. I did feel like it was hard to follow at some points. I couldn't get into a rhythm to like kind of fuck with it, if I'm being honest with you. But you're gonna score lower on this now because you snapped on the flow in the previous one. Like I don't want to just like bash something if it wasn't for me. You know what I'm saying? I know that I've heard him rap, like just like, and I also extended like, yo, I wanted to see him give me like a acapella 16 and shit like that. Like I do fuck with Kane. This track though, the delivery on it didn't match up to the one before that. I give it a 12. The beat selection, for what it was, 15 out of 15. Same thing with the sound quality mixing. The video was probably the dopest part. Like I need Kane to do videos for me next time we go to do this rap shit. Yeah, I like that so far. As far as the sound quality, beat selection, everything like that, nothing felt out of place. I didn't think that this was about to be a club hit when it came on. I think it definitely set the mood and shit like that. Effectiveness. Bro, I'm telling you, like my honest opinion, is that this was not meant for me or you or Lila. Like, for this to be effective, I gotta see how much of a fight he actually gets in with his pops, or if anything comes from this with his family and shit like that. I'm gonna assume it's a 10 out of 10. There's no way his phone didn't blow up. There's no way that he's not on his phone right now and shit like that. Enjoyability, I'm gonna give this an 8. This is probably super enjoyable under specific circumstances. If you're going through that type of shit in your life and stuff like that, and then you hear an artist willing to put his own personal fucking feelings and family matters and dirt and dirty laundry and shit like that out there, yeah, you're gonna relate. It's the same way I look at like Sky's music. Like, if you get somebody that's willing to put their own personal shit that they're going through out there, you will connect with people who get the message behind it. Like, I don't know. I think there were some highlights on it. I think that there's a lot of good things to say about it. My overall score, though, 75 out of 100. It's not a bad score either. 75 out of 100 on a personal track like that is your own thing. Like, I fucks with it. Shout outs to Kane. Cop the album. If you're into it, hit the subscribe button. Let's get him up. What's he at? 753. He's at 753 at the time of doing this. So go, if you fuck with him, hit that subscribe button. Support UK rappers. Drop down the comments below. Do you agree? Do you disagree with my scoring? If I was off, did I miss something? Like, let me know. In addition to that, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. As always, I appreciate you guys taking the time to check me out. I will catch you on the next one.